Monday morning and it's house blessing time, and I am totally not motivated at all. I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to clean the house. I don't want to do anything. So I decided it's time to start a video and get going. I always make my anti-inflammation drink, and I will link below how I actually make this. I think this has really helped me with rheumatoid arthritis, and so I make this up very quickly every morning. Now, I went ahead and took a very quick bath, and I didn't bother to wash my hair. I'm just going to go ahead and use the product that was on there yesterday and put on a little bit of makeup, not a whole lot, and go ahead and curl my hair. I always have a paper and pen with me, or at least my marker board, because it's in the bathroom when I'm getting ready that I have ideas for the day, and also I start to remember what I need to do for the day. Here I'm actually putting on my L'Oreal green tint on my neck and a couple of spots on my face. I did not take very good care of my skin when I was younger, and now that I am 59, I am paying for it, so I use the green tint to actually cover up the redness that's on my neck. Very quickly, simply putting on some makeup, just not taking very much time at all, and now I use a 3/4 inch barrel curling iron to go ahead and just quickly put a little bit of curl into it, spray it just a little bit, and then we call it good, and it's ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and clean the bathroom, and what I use is a glass cleaner, and I start at the top of the mirror, go all the way down, spray the counters and the sink, and also the potty. I just spray everything down, and then I wipe everything down. And it's a very quick and easy way to clean up my bathroom. I'm doing my swish and swipe there, but I use the glass cleaner for every part of that. Now I'm going into the kitchen. I am dividing out a load of laundry. When I do a large load, I go ahead and divide it into two parts. One are clothes that need to be folded, and the other is clothes that need to be hung up. Now I'm starting a load of whites because I try to do whites at least once a week. I have a lot of things that need to be done with bleach, and so those are being done today. Starting with the kitchen, I use my Mr. Clean, and just like all my other products, I go ahead and dilute it down, and I start at one corner of the kitchen and I go all the way around, wipe everything down, and then the last thing I do is wipe down my kitchen sink. I'm putting away things in the garage, are recycling, and so now I am sweeping, and the floor is very dirty with grass and stuff that the dogs have brought in. But I don't feel like mopping today, so I went ahead and I took my Mr. Clean and a wet rag, and I just put the wet rag underneath my foot, and I'm spot cleaning places in front of my sink and stove and right in front of the back door that are obviously dirty, but I did not feel like mopping today. I always feel like vacuuming. Vacuuming is something I really don't mind doing, but first I'm kind of brushing everything down to the ground, and I noticed a couple of spots where the dogs had been up on the furniture and they really needed a wet rag instead of just a dry Mr. Clean brush. I shake out all of our throws, and I shake those out because the dogs have always been on them. I try to keep my furniture covered up with throws because of the dogs, and those can easily be thrown into the washing machine. So I'm vacuuming with my Mr. Rocket, or my Rocket, and I absolutely love this vacuum cleaner. My mother got it for me about 4 years ago, and I think it cost less than $100 at that time. And I absolutely love it. I used to have a Rainbow that was a $1,000 vacuum cleaner, and I absolutely hated that. I wouldn't vacuum. But when I got this Rocket, I absolutely don't mind vacuuming anymore. I noticed a spot here right in front of the doggies' beds, and it needed a little bit of extra care. They had brought in some dirt and sand, and so I went ahead and used OxyClean and wiped off their beds, and wiped up that spot. And the OxyClean is really nothing but hydrogen peroxide. Here is another spot in the hallway that I worked on. So when I run out of OxyClean, I fill up the bottle with halfway with hydrogen peroxide and half with water. And it's very good on clothing and spots on your carpet. Here I'm vacuuming the hall and finishing up the bathroom. And I will set Rhonda in the bedrooms and the office. Making my bed is always a chore. My bed does not make up easily, but I go ahead and do it. Here I'm going to go ahead and wipe off or swipe off with a little tool that I found at Walmart. And because I noticed that there's some grass up on the top of the bed that the doggies have put up there. And setting Rhonda. She's a good little helper. I love my Roomba. And I put her in the bedrooms and in the office, and I close the door. It's time for the doggies' lunch. So I'm whipping that up right fast. And my laundry is finished. So it's time to go ahead and fold all of my laundry. And I always fold my laundry on my bed. The reason why is because I know that I cannot get into the bed until it's all put away. So here I have not really that many clothes. I just have a lot of kitchen and bathroom towels and a lot of cleaning rags that I've used throughout the week, and socks. And I've already put most of my things that hang up. I've put most of those things away already. So I'm just finishing up my t-shirts and my jeans, and now I can easily put away my things because they're right there in the bedroom. Well, that's about the size of it today. That's about all I want to get done today. I just was not in the mood to do the home blessing completely, but at least I made some sort of effort. So whenever I do not feel like cleaning, I just know in my mind that that feeling is probably never going to just happen. So what I do is try to just tell myself that I'm going to go slowly, I'm going to do it easily, and I'm going to do just at least part of it. And then usually I wind up doing a little bit more than I expected. So thank you for joining me today on keeping the home blessing very, very simple and short, and I hope at least you were motivated a little bit by this video. I know at least it got me up off of my chair and got me going. And now I can do the rest of my to-do list for the afternoon, and stay blessed and have a good day. Bye-bye.